Welcome to AudiVation. Hope you all are good. Today we will discuss a new book. But before starting, I request you all to please subscribe this channel. This will motivate our team. So let's start. Let me take you on a journey into the in-between, a place where life and death hang in perfect balance. That's where we find Nora Seed, the protagonist of Matt Haig's mesmerizing novel, The Midnight Library. This isn't just a story about alternate realities. It's a deeply emotional exploration of regret, hope, and the infinite possibilities of life. Imagine this. You're at the lowest point in your life, drowning in despair, feeling like every decision you've ever made has led you to misery. That's where we meet Nora. She's alone, she's lost, and she believes there's nothing left for her in the world. Her career is a failure. Her relationships have crumbled. And as the weight of her regrets crushes her, she makes a heartbreaking choice to end her life. But instead of fading into nothingness, Nora wakes up in a mysterious library. Rows upon rows of books stretch infinitely in every direction. It's quiet, serene, almost magical. And at the center of it all is Mrs. Elm, Nora's school librarian from childhood, who greets her with calm wisdom and a knowing smile. Between life and death, there is a library, Mrs. Elm explains, and within that library, the shelves go on forever. Every book provides a chance to try another life you could have lived. This library is no ordinary place. It's the Midnight Library, and it holds all the possibilities of Nora's existence. Every decision she's ever made, every path she didn't take, every dream she let slip away, they're all here. Each book represents a different version of her life, shaped by a single choice she could have made differently. And in this space between life and death, Nora has the chance to open these books and step into these alternate realities. Can you imagine what that would feel like? To revisit every what if that has ever haunted you? What if you had stayed with that one partner? What if you had taken that dream job? What if you had pursued that passion you gave up on? Nora gets to live all of those lives. And at first, it seems like a dream come true. She starts with the life where she said yes to marrying her ex-fiancé. At first, it feels comforting. But then she realizes that the relationship is still fundamentally flawed. The spark isn't there, and she feels trapped. So she moves on to the next life, the one where she pursued her childhood dream of becoming a professional swimmer. In this version, she's famous, admired, and wealthy. Yet, despite the accolades, she feels empty. The grind of her training has stripped her of joy, and she's estranged from her family. Every life she tries comes with its own set of challenges and heartbreaks. There's the life where she became a rock star, touring the world with her band, but lost her best friend in the process. There's the life where she became a scientist, working to save the environment, but felt isolated and disconnected from her humanity. Time and again, Nora learns that no life is perfect, no matter how dazzling it seems on the surface. And here's where the book really hits home. As we follow Nora through these lives, we're reminded of our own regrets, our own what-ifs. We've all wondered how our lives might have turned out if we'd made different choices. But what Nora learns, and what Matt Haig so beautifully teaches us through her journey, is that happiness isn't about chasing the perfect life. It's about finding meaning in the life you're living right now. There's a poignant moment when Nora realizes that every version of her life comes with its own set of problems. She says, You don't have to understand life. You just have to live it. The only way to learn is to live. This realization shifts everything. Instead of focusing on what she doesn't have, Nora starts to appreciate what she does have. She begins to see the beauty in her ordinary, imperfect life, the friends she's taken for granted, the small moments of joy she's overlooked, the quiet resilience she's always carried within her. But the most heart-wrenching moment comes when Nora visits a life where she chose to keep her cat, Voltaire. In this version, Voltaire is alive and well, and Nora feels an overwhelming surge of love and relief. But she soon learns that in this life, she's not as emotionally stable, and the relationships around her are strained. This moment is a powerful reminder that even the things we love most come with trade-offs. As the story progresses, Nora's journey becomes less about finding the perfect life and more about understanding herself. She begins to see that her regrets aren't signs of failure, they're reminders of her humanity. She learns that every choice she's made has shaped her, even the ones that led to pain. And most importantly, she realizes that her life, with all its flaws and disappointments, is still worth living. One of the most moving quotes from the book is when Mrs. Elm tells Nora, "The only way to learn is to live." Regrets are just a part of the tapestry of life. They're the things that remind us we tried, that we cared. This is the essence of the Midnight Library. It's not about erasing our mistakes or undoing our regrets. It's about embracing them as part of what makes us who we are. By the end of the book, Nora chooses to return to her original life. But she returns with a new perspective. She's no longer consumed by regrets or paralyzed by the fear of failure. Instead, she's filled with gratitude for the life she has and the people in it. She says, "It is not the lives we regret not living that matter. It is the one we do live. Regret is a waste of energy. Life is for being, not doing." And isn't that a lesson we all need to hear? So often we get caught up in the idea of what our lives could have been. But this book reminds us that life is messy, unpredictable, and beautiful. And that's what makes it worth living. The Midnight Library isn't just a story about second chances. It's a story about embracing the present, letting go of the past, and finding joy in the imperfect, unpredictable journey of life. It's a wake-up call to stop chasing perfection and start appreciating the beauty in the here and now. And as you close the last page of this book, you'll feel like you've been given a gift. The gift of seeing your own life with fresh eyes and an open heart. And here's the takeaway, a final thought to carry with you. Life, just like the stories in the Midnight Library, is filled with infinite possibilities. But here's the secret. The life you're living now, however flawed, however ordinary it may seem, is enough. It's in the messiness, the struggles, and even the regrets that we find our strength. So embrace it. Take the risks, make the mistakes, and love fiercely. Remember, it's not about the perfect life. It's about finding meaning in the imperfections. You are the author of your own story, and every chapter, every page, every word matters. Live it fully, unapologetically, and with the courage to see its beauty, even when it's hard to find. Stay well, my friend.